take a walk up there and along, and then back down the beach and over there to Worm's Head. So I think it's about 6.5 miles in total. Looking forward to it. It's a touchy day, not sure if the sun's going to stay, but hope you enjoy the journey with me. So they did say it starts with a steep climb, and there we have it up there. On the way, lovely so far, already loving the sheep, and there's a great view over there, Worm's Head. Might not be able to see it, we're going to see it a lot closer because it looks like the tide's going out, but there's an old wreck down there of a Norwegian ship from the 1800s or the late 1800s, right in the middle of the beach. So we're going to have a proper look at that later. So I've reached the top of the steep bit, beautiful views, go down the other side, over there, across the water. It's just clear enough so that you can see the outline of southwest England, so Devon and Cornwall on the horizon over there. This is where I come from. Got Worm's Head, starting to look more and more like a serpent. This is Rhossili Beach, which we're going to walk all the way along at the end. So I think we're on this undulating path to the end and then return along the beach. So I think I've done the hard part, but it's well worth it. Sun's coming out, trying at least. So I found out what this is behind me. This is a old World War II radar station, and like I said before, it does have spectacular views. There's a few sheep down there enjoying it too, so hopefully I can even take my rain jacket off. Magnificent view of the beach right the way along to the end, and I'm headed for the caravan park down there because I think that's where I'm able to join the beach. So you've got a really good view of Worm's Head here, and it's called that because it looks like a serpent going out into the water. You can actually walk all the way out to the end. I have a belief that it's further than it looks. There's a seal colony out there, but you've got to time your walk really carefully because it's only possible within 5 hours around low tide. So 2.5 hours before low tide, 2.5 hours after low tide, because it's really easy to get stuck out there and the water is treacherous. So don't want to be rescued, so we won't be doing that today. Through the sand dunes, and then that's where I've come from. And that's the campground. And here we are on the beach. Huge. Tide's out, so I should get a good view of that wreck I talked about. Worm's Head over there, which is where we're headed. See the village of Rhossili, where we come from. And yeah, we're walking back that way. So I finally made it to the shipwreck. This is an old Norwegian boat which was wrecked on the beach in the late 1800s. So it can only be seen at low tide, and clearly we're at very low tide right now. And now I'm headed back up that path there, up to the village of Rhossili. So now I'm back up from the beach. I'm just going to take another small detour around the lookout over to Worm's Head. So we're headed this way for a short loop to finish us off at the end. So there's the lookout at Worm's Head, and there's a board just before you go down which tells you the time when you should be going out and the time when you need to be back. So yeah, it's a great opportunity to check it before you decide to go. Plenty of people are doing it, but not for me today. So today I'm taking a short walk down to Three Cliffs Bay, which is supposed to be a spectacular beach here on the Gower Peninsula in Wales. The best view is supposedly from Pennard Castle, so I've decided to take a walk along the cliff path down to Pennard Castle. So I'm looking forward to you joining me. Regularly voted one of the most beautiful in Britain. So hopefully we're going to go down there. The only way to get down to the beach is on foot, and we're going to go down and see if they're right, hopefully. I'm starting to see why they say the other routes are easier, because I've come down this slope covered in sand into the valley, and I think I'm going to be climbing back up those slopes. So if you do want the easier option, then definitely park somewhere else, but it's a lovely adventure. So this morning I'm in the beautiful Gower Peninsula, walking from Langland Bay behind me over to Caswell Bay, following the Welsh Coastal Path. If you enjoy the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you like it, subscribe by pressing the red button or the bell to get a notification every Friday when I post a new video here on Sue Where Why What. Thank you. So this is different to the other paths I've been to on the Gower, because it's paved all the way, whereas the others were a little bit more ambiguous. But it's gorgeous. So here I am at Caswell Beach. There's a path now, the Wales Coastal Path, which I think is a walking track that you can take right the way along the coast of Wales. This is the third section I've taken now, and all three of them have been absolutely spectacular. I don't think it's going to be my last. So I've walked from Langland Bay over to Caswell Bay, 2 kilometres, took me, obviously I'm filming all the way, half an hour, maybe a little bit more. Mainly concrete, but with some stony, like it is here. Now I'm heading back because I'm going to go and explore the Mumbles, little village just outside Swansea. But rather than go back the way I've come, I think I'm going to take the cliff path. So there's the coastal path where I came from earlier, and now we're off via the cliff top path. So this path is stepped and a little muddier, but I think it's going to be well worth it for the views at the top. And lo and behold, a golf course. I bet you there are a few balls that get lost on this one. So we're now headed back down on the footpath down to Langland Beach. From the top you can see the coastal path down there, the cliff path there, and Langland and Langland Beach down there. Back now to join the coastal path and go back to Langland. Today I'm going to take a walk from Langland Beach behind me along the Welsh Coastal Path over to the Mumbles. They say it should take about 40 minutes to an hour. So I'm guessing more of an hour because I do a lot of filming and stopping on the way. So a lot more residential this way, and headed to Lime Slade, where apparently Catherine Zeta-Jones, who's from the area, built a £2 million property. Put it on the map, so to speak. This is more like it. This is gorgeous. Actually loving this walk. Looks like it's about to rain, but hopefully not. But we're back out on our own along the coastal path walk. So we're at Lime Slade, and looks like we're coming into the Mumbles now because things are certainly getting a lot busier. And here we are at our goal of Mumbles Pier. So if you've enjoyed the journey with me, please give me a thumbs up, press the red button to subscribe, or the bell to get a notification every Friday when I post a new travel video on Sue, Where, Why, What. Hope you've enjoyed the video, and thank you very much for watching. And of course it wouldn't be complete without a walk along the pier. Although the pier looks like it's seen better days, I'm still determined to go to the end to say I've actually finished this walk. The dinosaur's certainly looking a little aged. So today I'm on the Pembrokeshire Coastal Path, and I'm going to take a walk from Barafundle Bay beach, which is that direction, over to Broadhaven South. So I'm looking forward to a good day. So this is gorgeous Barafundle Bay. It's supposed to be one of the most beautiful in the area. Now we're climbing again up into a wooded area. Nice to be out of the sun, but gorgeous views back through the trees. If you're loving this video, then don't forget to sign up below for my newsletter with loads of tips, tricks, inspiration and destinations for your next trip. And particularly sign up if you're a woman who's into solo travel or wants to be, and you're over 40 or over 50. I'd love to share my journey with you. I'm from Church Rock. We now have the beach of Broadhaven. So I decided to take the inland route to Boshoshterton via the lakes. So it looks like it's nicely covered. And an interesting sign here. Baby toads crossing. So today I'm on the St Davids Head walking route. Should take about an hour and a half. I think it's about 6 miles. Probably take me 2.5 because I'm a bit slow. A little misty so far this morning. I'm hoping to go to the peak because there's supposed to be amazing views. And it's feeling like it's going to burn off. So fingers crossed by the time I get there we'll be able to see something. I found some beautiful wild Welsh ponies. So I believe that this is the route up the hill. Because of the mist still sitting here, I don't believe I'm going to actually see an awful lot when I get there, but I've kind of committed to it and nothing ventured, nothing gained, so we're going to go for it anyway. See what we can see. Okay, I made it to the top, but unfortunately, as predicted, the views aren't quite as spectacular as they would be if we had blazing sunshine and blue skies, which is what we had yesterday. It's a shame about the timing of my hike up there because it looks like you would be able to see more now. But it's been a lovely walk actually. And so few people on it, it's absolute silent. Don't know if you can hear the birds. What we've just seen is Coit Arthur, or Arthur's Coit, which is potentially a burial chamber from 4000 BC. And the stone on top is 6 metres by 2.5 metres, so it's actually huge. And there's supposedly around here somewhere the remains of a hillside fort dating back to 2000 BC. You can still apparently see the turrets, but keeping my eyes peeled. I think that over there is Skoda Island, which is supposedly one of the most biodiverse places in Britain. Because of where it sits, and it is the perfect place. It's about a 15-20 minute boat ride out there from St Davids. Amazing bird life over there, including great place to see puffins. It looks like we have more ponies ahead. Can I walk past? Is that okay? No. Okay. Hello. Pretty cool with the ponies all along the pathway. Special moment.